Welcome back, folks. MTG Joe here, and we're going to be playing some more Historic 100 Card Brawl, and we're trying out some of the Adventures of Forgotten Realms commanders, and we're going to be doing Xanathar Guild Kingpin, 6 mana, 5/6 dimir. Basically, at the beginning of your upkeep, you get to play cards off the top of that player's library and spend mana of any color. So it's kind of a dimir control deck with a bunch of steal effects. So we want to play our opponent's deck. So we have like Mass Manipulation, Agent of Treachery, Blood on the Snow gets our own stuff, but Gonti, we have Hostage Taker, Thief of Sanity, Ashiok 5's ultimate, Scarab God. So a lot of ways there. So it's kind of some ramp, removal, control elements, and then a couple top end threats. So we'll jump into it. As always, if you want to see the full deck list, it's in the video description. We don't go into super big detail here because there's 100 single cards. It's more to give you an idea of the theme of the deck and how it kind of plays out. There's a bunch of different decks that I've kind of featured both with AFR and going into the new, or like some of the previous sets as well. So if you're looking for brawl ideas, bunch of decks there to try out. We'll try this out. So we got Niv-Mizzet in the house. Niv-Mizzet, we lost already once to... we lost to turn 4 Niv-Mizzet, turn 5 Curiosity of the opponent. Okay, opponent has Pact of Negation in hand. I'm going to get this going as soon as possible. Gotta love when they have the dispute. I guess we could have done Xanathar, but I like getting this going early because then you just get double spells to cast. This is still turn 4 Ashiok. And the opponent's really 7 mana away. Because of Zit thing. Ashiok can start exiling some stuff. Next turn we'll set up the midnight clock. And opponent good enough to give us the turn to dispute, but then just runs and hides. As Foretold's awesome when you get it going. If you can play it in like a deck with proliferation effects. Ooh, playing Nicol Bolas. God Pharaoh? God Pharaoh. I think we're going to take the free mulligan here. Okay, I like this hand better. We have some ramp here. And Eldest Reborn could be good. This can also just be used to attack their hand. Tap line tribal, even tapped artifact tribal. We'll go black with the way our hand's shaping up. So I could Replicating Ring. If we draw a land, I could Replicating Ring and Thief of Sanity. Cool, so we'll do that. I want to kind of bait out some removal out of them first before just throwing down Kingpin. It's quite likely in a Grixis shell they're going to have removal. Cast down's interesting in this format. They're digging for lands. We can always bring back Thief anyways.
If you wish to surrender now, I am hone your prowess.
See what they get here. God Pharaoh. We're in a bad spot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think what we're going to try to do, because we need to just hit a land and then I can steal their Nicol Bolas. Let's take Narset off. Because their turn is likely play out Dragon God. Or God... Why? Yeah. Too many. Dragon God, not God Pharaoh. Deck. I would love if you gave me an untapped land. Okay, not quite an untapped land, but we'll take it. Could be anything, even a chance at an untapped land. This also lets us get Thief of Sanity back. Perfect. Ooh. I would love Narset.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and wave. With thoughtfulness before action.
Just our luck. Should have got my basic island. I have one of each for Field of the Dead. Yeah.
My intellect is without limit.
Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So they can kill Dragon God.
Taste death.
What's your plus do? Okay, that is actually terrifying.
Meditate and prepare.
No! I want to steal your things! Alright, we successfully played Nicol Bolas, Dragon, Pharaoh, God, Narset. Opponent kept playing good cards. I wanted to have the fun. If you put the cards in your deck, you might as well share. Opponent hates fun, certified. Some Galaseth Prismari. Sure. No black mana in sight. Not a problem. Ashiok's low-key really good in this format. Just because you could stop all the search effects. The amount of times folks will cast like Golos or something into it. Or Cultivate. So other than bounce, they can't really get this off the table. I would love an untapped land here. It's funny, I was playing today, an opponent had pretty much the same start. Next turn, at least I could solemn. Can also behold for lands, but I think Solemn's just safer. Tick tick. I think we want to guarantee the line drop here, plus this gives me something I can do on their turn. We only have one basic swamp, and then we have the snow swamps. Fortunately, Ritual is not going to do much in this hand. But with 3, I can just Murderous Rider it. do it on their turn as well, which is nice. Get them to tap out. Alright, opponent. Big thinking. You're gonna crack your globe. What's your big brain play? What was this? So I don't really like you. So if I do this, see what they got going down. Are they like sea creatures? Let's kill this. And then I can set up where potentially find a 3-mana spell. We'll probably want to kill Ashiok. My sequencing was wrong there. I don't think they can bring this back. But of note, technically was an incorrect play. They got a Theatral. Go ahead, attack my Ashiok. I don't really care. It's distraction. We hit the gold span. I don't think I want either of those. Kind of just want spells at this point. Okay, so we can cast you for free. They're inclined to give us a land. We're snapping off any pile with an untapped land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take an extra turn, then play Xanathar. Guess we could also play Xanathar. We're winning more so just being a Dimir control deck. So I actually like this for the following turn, because then I could hold up Memory Lapse to protect Xanathar. And this also gets me another tag there. I get a free cast this turn, so we'll cast that. Alright. What you got, opponent? I got a free Memory Lapse off my As Foretold. Also have a free Heartless Act. put it on top of their library, cast it with Xanathar. Memory lapse in Xanathar. Oh, friendo. No! I want to steal everything you have. This is the caring is sharing deck. Playing against Volo. Played this as our first video of the day today. This deck is fire. That looks pretty sweet. The important thing is keeping Volo off the battlefield. Yeah, I actually don't mind an Ashiok. As long as Volo's off, you're okay. Outside of some fight spells, they also shouldn't have too much in terms of removal. So they can't. So I can shock in here. I think we're gonna want all our mana this game, so let's just take the guaranteed tap line here. Because they can't Volo next, like this turn, so that means I can drop Ashiok. I can also just drop Xanathar. And control their deck that way. Actually, I think I like Ashiok right now. It's a good distraction. Because they're going to be inclined to go Volo here. So Volo, whenever you cast a creature that doesn't share a type with either on the field or in your graveyard. And then I could Gear Hulk back after, which is nice. Okay, it's got some Thassa tech. One, two, so not enough there. Also have this Ritualist Soot. Nah.
All your fears are given for.
What did we hit? Hopefully they need lands. Alright. Well, here's a 5/6. What you gonna do about it? The thing that's a little tricky here is if they can get around us, is if they play something for 5 CMC and then Volo. Okay, that's fine. Don't want Rangers class. That you may play. So we can play lands off the top of their deck. Okay. Disdainful Stroke. I don't particularly want that. I also want it off the top of their library. So that's good. That gives me 7 mana here, so I can Ritualist with them. Ooh, I can Solemn. I have a ton of mana. I think this turn, just Ritualing. And then holding up Soul Shatter's best. They potentially can get 1 copy of a 2 mana effect. But then I can just start mass manipulating them. Or do they have an exile? Tree Meter. They already have elves in the graveyard. And then we have Gear Hulk available to us. You gonna bounce your elf? What you got, opponent? Symbiosis. I could counter Volo anyways. That's fine. You know, top lined on top. They don't really have anything great right now. I don't want to exile right now because we know we're going to hit a land. And I could just keep making tokens to threaten them. I want to hold up the mana here. I like that animation, just like, oh, I'll take my card back. Agent of Treachery. It's not cool. I get 2 steals here. I could take my Ashiok as well. Only 4 cards in the grave. So they kind of sequenced that wrong. They should have taken my Ashiok first because they could have ultimated it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do this for 2. Next turn I can do it for 3. But I need to take my Ashiok back. How does that work? So I can put Xanathar back to my hand. So if I steal you and you, actually, you know what? I could have done one more. I forgot this tapped for mana. I could have stolen their agent too. See how they block here. Kind of just don't want them to. So what can I get? I can get Risen Reef. Oh, okay. No, so I ultimate here. I get you, you, you.
Tragedies are the stars of your final act.
Alright. Technically not the most sound, but we played out a ton of stuff from their deck. This deck was sweet. Probably one of my favorite thus far. So yeah, let me know what you think. If there's any other decks you're interested in, cool ideas, stuff like that, hit me up, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.